Hey, welcome to one more rabbit theme. This is episode 1, a short podcast where I, your host Jade, talk about all rabbit things that I've learned while running my own rabbitry. So I'm starting this on my channel because my husband has literally heard me say not just one more rabbit thing, but too many rabbit things in his opinion. So if you're listening, you are my new bun friend, and I will be sharing some information that no one asked for. So if you're listening, you're probably my one loyal viewer, hopefully you'll come back, who accidentally ended up here while I was trying to figure out, while you were trying to figure out why your rabbit is acting weird maybe, or maybe you probably stumbled across one of my hashtags I used or something. So anyways, welcome and enjoy my lengthy rabbit rambling. Okay, so on the agenda for the day here, what I want to talk about, the rabbit rundown, if you will. Stick around if you like those rabbit puns. I want to talk about 3 things today. So what treats are actually safe for rabbits and what people get wrong about them, according to the internet, right? In my opinion. Rabbit scent glands and whether you're supposed to clean them or not. The mystery of butt twitching in rabbits and what it means and when to pay attention. I'm sipping on my coffee here and we are going to just jump right into topic 1 while my toddler sleeps, so I have time to do this. I'm hoping that I'm going to edit this properly and you guys will get to see some pictures as well. So either way. Topic 1, so what treats are okay for rabbits? So what you'll find when searching the internet, general rabbit knowledge, right? So you're going to get how sensitive their digestive systems are. I guess I should talk a little bit. I do have a rabbitry. I've been doing this for just a little bit over a year. So all information is new information to me. I don't know everything. I know almost nothing. It's all still trial and error. But when you're looking into this stuff and you dive into any kind of passion or hobby, you just have all this knowledge. So here we are, me trying to share this knowledge with anyone that will want to listen, someone who isn't my husband, because I am driving him crazy. So sensitive digestive systems, right? They're built mostly for hay and grass, rabbits are, and pellets, I believe typically from what I've seen consist of mostly hay, but we're not on a pellet debate for right now. That's a different episode, a different topic for another day. So here's what ChatGPT wrote up for me when we're looking into treats specifically. Okay, not like their diet more enrichment than just what their diet should mostly consist of. We're talking about treats today. Okay, I was asked this by one of my customers. I do sell rabbits. I do meet rabbits, but I'm kind of have the best of both worlds. And I also have just started my pet rabbit life where I have an indoor pet fuzzy Holland Lop. So I'm sure that I'll talk about him in some episodes, future ones, hopefully. So ChatGPT wrote this up for me. Let me find it again. I'm rambling already. Enjoy. Okay. Okay, treats should be supplemental, not a main diet piece, right? Safe treat categories usually include small amounts of fruit, apple slices, bananas, berries, herbs, parsley, cilantro, basil, and mint, certain vegetables, carrot tops, and I really like that they put carrot tops. When I got my rabbits, my first trio, got them out of Hutch, Kansas, and the guy had educated me on that right away because most people just want to start giving their rabbits carrots. So he's like, don't do that. They prefer the tops. He said, you don't want to do all that sugar right away. So it's just a treat. You can do a carrot, just not, don't be doing that every day kind of thing. Okay, so it also wrote in bell peppers and cucumbers. I've never given a rabbit bell peppers or cucumbers, but that's what ChatGPT threw me. Sugary foods, grains, processed treats can upset gut balance. Many commercial rabbit treats are usually too high in sugar or starch. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this Facebook post, and this is off my Facebook, and it's also, I have a list that I wrote out, what is stuff that I would give my rabbits personally. Because there's just some things I just don't dabble with because I worry. So, okay, so let's go over the list together. Timothy hay or straw, pine cones, fruit tree branches. Like I'm on a homestead. I'm blessed to have that, and the people that own this property before us, they've planted lots of fruit trees. So I haven't stumbled across anything that they can't have, but you guys can throw that in the comments below if you know of any fruit trees that are not acceptable for rabbits. But I have mulberry, an apple are the ones that I usually go for, but I make sure there's no berries on it. So I don't want to, I wouldn't want to hurt them. And for my meat rabbits, like that's kind of an occasion thing. It's very rare that I give them any foliage that isn't Timothy hay. But for my Holland Lot bunny, he does get to munch on some fresh tree branches daily, really, because and the reason why I do it with him is because he doesn't indulge in it. Like it's just a little bit here and there. But if I seen him like kind of going at the foliage too much, I'd probably pull that from his little playpen area. Okay, so let's keep reading. So seagrass mats, which I had to look up. I don't have a picture for you guys right now, but they're pretty cool looking. I've never actually used one, but I want to. I guess I shouldn't say I've used all of these, but I might try those for my Holland Lop. If you guys have any experience with that, please share. Willow balls or willow sticks. So meat rabbits, right? I have Tamooks, and when I first got them, I went ahead and grabbed some willow balls from the store. I think they just had them at my local Walmart. And I was really excited to spoil these new homestead animals with toys, right? Or something. I was pretty cautious right away on the food. And she ate the entire thing. So after that, I didn't buy willow balls for the meat breeds, but my Holland Lop, he does just fine. And he's actually not peeing where he's supposed to right now. As I speak, I can see him making a mess. Little stinker. So, what else? Cardboard tubes stuffed with hay. That's a popular one. A lot of people are going to tell you not to let them consume it. I've had a couple rabbits do it on accident, and they've been fine. So, but I didn't continue to give it to them. So, be leery with that one. But, I'm seeing a lot of differences in pet breeds and meat rabbits, so I'm hoping you guys can get some cool back and forth with that. I don't think a lot of people have both. I'm sure some do. I don't know. I haven't heard it. Maybe it's because we're scared to tell people we're doing both because there's lots of controversy on that. But here I am sharing that, and I noticed some differences in my Holland Lop. He doesn't go after this stuff like they do. Like they'll try to consume the meat breed will, my Tamooks, and he doesn't. He just he does the nibbling what you want if you're doing pet breeds. And when I wrote this Facebook post, this was mostly just supposed to be for pet breeds. My Facebook is a meat breed Facebook page, a breeding page or whatever. But I had a lot of people buy it for pets, so I just wanted to add some pet stuff in. Okay, so tossing pellets or forage into a dig box, which is that's worked out well for me, and untreated wood chew toys. I've heard of people grabbing them at Hobby Lobby or Joann's, so that might be fun to try. Rabbits do naturally need to chew and help wear down their teeth to stay. It helps their mental stability, right? Like it's enrichment. So you're doing this for their benefit. So and then that goes for homesteading. Like if you got some meat animals outside that are nourishing your family on your farm, or if you're doing a pet breed. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee here before it gets cold. Okay, so my opinion. Everyone wants to abundantly give treats, and I don't know if it's just because we want to bond quickly with our rabbits. I've heard a lot of scary stories, GI stasis and bloat, really not fun things. that sucks. You get a new bun and you're trying to do all the right things and then you accidentally overfeed. So I just wish that was talked about a little bit more commonly in the pet world. I hear it a lot in the meat breeding, and maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I just haven't stumbled across it, but you should definitely be cautious. And so I'm super cautious, and I probably don't spoil them as much as I'd like to. Even my pet, but I think everyone should be really cautious. And we'll get into the GI stasis another time. I don't want to get too serious. This is just for funsies, right? The reason why I'm doing this. So, yeah. So as far as my brain goes, it's not worth the risk. And small amounts are best. And I mean, I'm talking real small amounts here. So oatmeal sometimes. I didn't write down oatmeal in my script, but oatmeal, whole oats. Not instant, not quick oats or anything, but whole oats can be given as well. And they're given in different scenarios. And I'm drawing a blank here, guys, but I'm pretty sure, which I've never really done this. I think I did it when I first got them because I was trying to bond quickly with them, right? And so I gave probably too many, but they ended up being okay. Thank God. But I think I looked up the recommended for even like the babies. Like if you want to kind of do like a little forage treat in a dig box is why I was recently looking it up. And it just said a teaspoon like of oats, and that's so small, and it's just, you're literally giving them something just to nibble for a little bit. I think branches probably do the best, and Timothy hay, a good kind, if you can find it locally, you're golden. I haven't been able to. Pray for me. Pray that I can find some local Timothy hay. Okay, so what else do I want to say about this? I think I've pretty much covered it. There's risk involved. Sensitive creatures need to be restricted, and that's the most loving way to go about your bun care when it comes to treats. And I'm beating it with a dead horse here, but or beating a dead horse. Okay, so this one threw me for a loop, you guys, and we're heading into topic 2. I didn't know this was a thing, and my script might be a little weird because it's no secret. Probably I use ChatGPT to help me write a quick script because this is just supposed to be for fun. I'm not taking this too seriously here. My toddler's sleeping. I'm hunched over my cell phone trying to do a little podcast. This is just it's more therapy, right? I'm trying to get out my rabbit obsession. If you're listening, that's great. And if you've made it this far, we should be friends. So comment below. And, okay, so sweat glands is what it says. I meant to put scent glands, so it's going to be kind of messy. Do I clean them is the question. So, where did I find this at? I stumbled across it all freaking week, and for like no reason, never heard of it. Like I said, I've been doing this for over a year now. Never have I heard of this, and it was just everywhere. So I think I highlighted too, like where all I've seen it. So okay, I want to mention this Facebook group, and this is where I must have come across it. Yes, I have the post here. Backyard meat rabbits on Facebook is unintentionally hilarious some days. Like, it's so funny, some of the stuff you come across. This and Rabbit Talk forum, if you haven't been on Rabbit Talk, you need to get on there. There's so many helpful people, but this Facebook group is one of my guilty pleasures here because it's just hilarious. I don't know, but it's the comment sections, I think, and it's not like your typical Facebook comment sections where there's just so much arguing, you guys, and I'm not a fan, but there's some funny stuff. It reminds me more like of a TikTok comment section sometimes. Like, I try not to be chronically online, but I'm probably definitely in that category as of, the last few months for sure. And I don't know. People over on TikTok are funnier. They can take a joke kind of thing, so... okay, so let's start with this Facebook post, and it says, and I'm trying to, hopefully I'm discreet enough, I tried to scribble out names here. Any idea on what the hole next to the genitals could be? This one is one of our 4-week-old babies is what they're holding up. They're holding up a kit, so it's probably still in with mom. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh my gosh, it's probably, surely they're not fighting. Maybe it's something the mom's doing. In my experience, they kind of start fighting when they get a little bit older, which I haven't had a lot of experience with that, but it can and does happen. I've never had a violent one, but so there's scent glands, right? Okay, so, and I pulled the comment section. Let's read a couple of these. Okay, so one on both sides, it's a scent gland. Sometimes it will get a buildup and need to be cleaned. Take a wet, warm rag and soften and wipe the pocket clean. There are pockets in there. I don't ever want to have to do this. Okay, so it says, there is one on both sides, the next comment says, of all rabbits, scent glands, but that one looks like it needs a cleaning. Scent glands, people say. And this one's pretty lengthy. At any rate, the scent glands are touching both sides of the vent area. They run vertically along both sides, producing a thick, waxy substance that smells kind of like, I don't know what he means by that. Burnt peanuts. Surely I'll have the picture pulled for you guys. I washed mine with Cowboy Magic Green Spot Remover, diluted 50-50 with water. I'm not recommending that, by the way, because I've never cleaned these before. So if you go to this comment section, if you happen to find this video, and I just typed in scent glands to come back across it to get some screenshots here, but rabbit.org has a video, and I'm pretty sure that's the same video. I could be wrong, that I clicked on. It's got a couple shocking faces here. It says on Facebook, the emojis. This lady cleans it with she says she's going to clean it with a Q-tip, but she almost gets in there just with her finger to do it, her fingernail. And I was kind of grossed out because and I'm not anymore. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, but I've been a CNA for years. And there's not a whole lot that kind of, will make me squeamish anymore. But that, I'd hope I never have to do this, you guys. And I pray you don't either, because she says in the video, the funky smell, because it's a scent gland, right? And we're talking about animals. And I've heard male goats smell particularly horrible. Never experienced it. I don't have any goats yet. She's saying skunk and coffee grounds is what she thinks it smells like. So, gross. Okay, taking another sip there. Okay, I pulled up a few more. Yeah, a lot of people are using their thumbnails, fingernails. And I think they mean, they're not like digging in the pocket with their fingernail. I think it's like once they get it about out. Clean the area right away. Trim the fur off about an inch or so. Yeah. Fly strike, it says, is a real possibility. Okay, anyways, grody, right? Super gross. I thought the video was worth mentioning, though, because it was just, like I said, I was shocked. So let's read some facts. These are also off the internet here that I pulled for you guys. Rabbits don't really have sweat glands, because I typed in sweat glands, like which you guys probably already know that. Like humans, they don't have that. They mainly regulate temperature through ears and behavior. And what people usually notice is a scent gland located near the genital area, and that's what I was trying to get across, but I think it was pretty late last night, so I wrote it wrong. So, scent glands, they can build up a waxy dark substance over time, like we read about. And healthy rabbits, they usually clean themselves, but sometimes buildup happens. Especially, it says, in overweight rabbits, older rabbits, rabbits with mobility issues. We've seen it on a kit. So that's kind of weird. Unless if I pull this picture up for you guys and you're like, girl, that is not a scent gland problem, that's something else, feel free to mention it. So we're learning together here, right? So make sure you guys are being nice if you do happen to stumble across this video. So it says this is one of those things that freaks people out. Okay, so I personally am a little bit freaked out by it, if I'm being honest. But if I needed to clean it, I totally would, right? I think anyone would. You just kind of get in there and you do your best when it comes to pet care. And, you know, goodness. I mean, if it was something, I don't know, but normally with meat rabbits, like if it's something that's going to be like genetically passed on, like where they're just not cleanly, I mean, you wouldn't want to keep that in your breeding stock, right? But I don't know. This kind of seems like a freak thing because I've never really heard of it. But anyways, it got brought up. So I learned about this week and I wanted to share. Maybe this is common knowledge and it's just not, I just never stumbled across it. Okay, maybe that's what it is. But I also learned it's worth checking occasionally. So like when you're doing your routine checks on your buns, which you should, what I always check for, I check for malocclusion, because I've had some instances with that and it's not fun. Ear mites, walking dandruff, if nails need trimmed. And I guess now I'm going to be checking for this because it's a wild one, right? Okay, so yeah, and it's okay, so then I didn't mention this, but yeah, obviously, like if it's something you're having to do all the time, like you don't need to aggressively clean anything. I think you can do it pretty gently. But you should, you know, you might not even need to check it all the time, but like you're gonna have to have your bun baby on a regular cleaning routine. So if you're already dealing with that, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I've never heard of this before. So, topic number 3, let's move into that, butt twitching ? So what am I talking about here? Okay, so this one started because I thought I would make a cute Facebook post on one of my bucks doing a butt wiggle when I pet him. He gets really excited. His name's Big Blue. Kept his name. He's only been with me for about 10 weeks, and he gets so excited for me to pet him. Males, the bucks, they're a lot more lovey-dovey than the females usually, which I do have a lovey-dovey female, but it's like more of a hormonal thing. It's usually when she's pregnant, she's really, really affectionate. But with him, he's just always is. So he butt wiggles, right? His butt kind of twitches when I pet him. Not for the whole time, but just for like a little bit. And he's one of my meat breeds, right? He's one of my breeders. And I thought, what if this is a bad thing, you know? Because I was going to make a Facebook post. And I'm like, okay, could this be a medical thing? Someone's going to jump me on this, right? That would suck. So I looked it up. And let's read these AI-generated facts together. As you can tell, I'm not shy of the AI. I think it's a useful tool, you guys. Don't come at me. My sisters hate it. Hate it. And they don't like me even like saying that I use it for anything. It's useful when it comes to some of the... I got 4 kids, so I got my attention in other places sometimes. I don't want to type forever. So anyways, it says... Excitement response. Rabbits will often twitch their tail, rear end, or even their whole body slightly when eating their favorite food, fresh herbs, treats, grains, or a particularly tasty piece of hay can trigger it. Happy chewing, right? Some rabbits do a rapid little wiggle of their hindquarters when they're really enjoying what they're eating, similar to how a cat might purr while being petted, it says. A scent that they like nearby. Rabbits have scent glands. Okay, so see, it's okay. And the funny thing is, when I typed this up, I hadn't even seen the scent gland post yet. I was getting ready to say it's because I typed that in, but I hadn't yet. So it says scent glands nearby. Rabbits have scent glands around their genital area. Sometimes the muscles in that area move along with excitement, grooming, or eating behaviors, making their bum appear to twitch. Weird that got brought up, but whatever. Every rabbit is different. Some rabbits never do it, while others wiggle almost every time they get a favorite snack. I'm not feeding him when I'm petting him though, so I should throw that out there. Usually a good sign if the rabbit is eating eagerly or acting normal, producing normal droppings, and otherwise healthy. A twitching butt during a meal, because I guess this usually happens when they're eating, is generally associated with enthusiasm rather than a health problem. The banana butt wiggle, this one's my favorite. Many rabbit owners report an especially dramatic rear end wiggle when offering bananas or highly prized treats. It's a well-known rabbit owner phenomenon. So, give me 1 second here. My kid needs something. What do you need, baby? I love you. I love you too. I'm almost done, okay? Okay, thank you. Like I said, I've got 4 kids, so I like that it said banana butt wiggle because I've seen videos of people giving their rabbits bananas. I've never done that, so if that's like, how often are you doing that too, by the way? Like if you're listening and you're like, yeah, that's my go-to is a banana because it's too cute. How often are you doing it? And have you seen any issues with their bunny berries, their droppings, or anything like that? Because I'm constantly monitoring that, especially with my Holland Lop. Like, how are his movements going, his bunny berries? Is there enough of them? Most people complain about there being too many with their pets, but I like to see quite a few because I know that he's healthy. So, I don't know. I thought this was so cute though. So I end up online, right? Because this, like I said, this is a AI generated couple facts. I didn't do a lot of digging into this one, if I'm being honest. But, TikTok confirmed the cuteness because I get on here and there is bunny after bunny doing the butt twitch, and it's while they're eating mostly. I think one of them's even eating a banana. I was hoping I could add some clips on here, so if I get to do that, enjoy. I've never used CapCut before, so this is going to be pretty rough. I'm hoping my son will help me. I have a pre-nager. Is that what we're calling them? Preteen, pre-nager? And he's very tech savvy, so I'm very proud of him. So hopefully he will help me, but I have an older daughter too. Not older than him, an 8-year-old, and hopefully she helps her dear mother with some of this editing. So my opinion on this, right, just adorable. I'm happy to be able to experience it, especially with one of my meat breeds. I get a lot of crap for that, for keeping rabbits for consumption purposes. But my breeders, they're happy campers, and I run a very small operation. And just have, I basically have a trio going on right now. I might have one extra doe eventually, but that's about it. And they're happy. I'm able to spoil them. I love my rabbits. So I'm over here just, dumping in your ear about rabbits. So I'm obviously obsessed. So, I've learned to watch behavior patterns. What I've learned from this, the whole butt twitching endeavor, I've learned to watch out for anything, and not every single new movement is necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you get a good surprise here, right? So if they're eating, hopping, binking, believe it or not, all my rabbits, I've seen them binky. They don't always do it every single day, except my Holland. As long as they're acting normal overall. So they have personality, right? So I've learned that. That never ceases to amaze me how much personality these guys have. Body language is one we'll have to do an episode on because I have lots to say on that. So yeah, big personalities. So honorable mentions of the week. Let's get into this real quick. Didn't have to do with my little, what did I call it? Rabbit something. I want to call it a rabbit roster. Basically my agenda. I don't remember what I called it. So I stumbled across another Facebook post. You're going to see a lot of that with me, Facebook posts and rabbit talk forums. So you're looking at an image of 2 cages. Hopefully I have it pulled up for you, but let me paint you a picture if I wasn't able to. So 2 cages next to each other. One's got a buck in it, the other has a doe, apparently. And this is most likely, in my opinion, for a meat rabbit setup, but maybe they're pet breeders. We have a kennel setup here. We have quite a gap, which I just learned that you need a gap between cages. Luckily, I unintentionally have that going on. And so let's read this post, shall we? I think I pulled up the whole thing. Yes. Okay, so the gap is this is from the poster. This gap is probably a good 2 inches and hasn't been closer. Have not had rabbits out. Had my doe in the left cage drop a litter randomly today. No pulling of fur or anything. Found 2 between the cages, the kits, she's saying. The rest spread about in various spots on the concrete floor. All still alive though, so threw a nest box and some fur and straw from previous nests. Always keep your fur, guys. Keep your fur from your does if they pull extra, because you might need it one day. This lady needed hers. Hoping for the best, she says. My buck is in the cage on the right. I had heard of things like this happening, but dang, that's a heck of a gap. Well, as I type this, my kids found 2 more. My mind is blown. Definitely wanting to add anything, wanting to add anything more to my plate. And it is quite a gap, you guys. And I've never seen it, but I did hear about it recently that rabbits can breed through the cages. So the comments are mostly why I'm giggling over this post. No shade at the poster whatsoever. Like I said, and I got it from that same Facebook page I was telling you guys about, Backyard Meat Rabbits on Facebook. Check it out. Join the group, please. So people are looking at this post and they're like, lady, you're tripping, man. Your kids have some explaining to do. Oh, give me 1 second. My bunny's being naughty again. Hopefully, I don't know if I can pause this. I'll just be right back. I don't want to lose this footage. Mister.
What are you doing?
I gotta put Moo in here while I'm recording.
Why?
Because he's being so bad. I'm almost done.
Why?
Hold on, babe. Let me finish, okay? I'm almost done, okay? I'll be right with you.
Your videos are good.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm back. I had to put him in his little kennel for now. I have a new play mat in there and he's eating it, so we'll talk about that another day. So okay, so the people are saying like these kids have some explaining to do, right? So there is a gap there, you guys, and everyone's like, no, there's no way they bred. There's no way that they could breed through that gap in those kennels. So if you scroll down these comments, okay, so let's see if I can oh my gosh, this is what I'm saying. I typed in scent glands because I'm trying to find that post for you guys so I could show it to you, the one about the kit, we just talked about it. So this came up because someone mentions them in the comment section. And so I think this is why I wanted it to also be an honorable mention, but really, someone drops this picture of this buck that they have, and they were doing a routine check on him. I think doing a nail trimming is what it says. And they show the length that these bucks have or can have. He said he about dropped him. He was so shocked. Because he was checking his scent glands. Okay, that's what I have written down here. So hopefully I have this image pulled up for you. I don't have the image of the buck's braggage, if I will. I don't have a picture of that for you. I didn't want to put that on YouTube. I'm sorry. But you guys will have to go check that out for yourself. But he says, this was the day I realized how they could breathe through the wire. I did a nail trim and checked scent glands, and boom, all caps, there it was. I almost dropped him. And I think the post actually continues on that comment, but I was also shocked. So I thought it was kind of funny. It was worth mentioning. I was like, oh my goodness. So then, the question arises, can they actually breathe through the kennel? And is that why? Because some bucks have more length, I guess, than others. But anywho, in closing, so that's today's one more rabbit thing. And I thank you guys gladly for joining me. And we covered treats, the very misunderstood gland situation quite a bit. That was that was just quite the topic of the week for some reason for me. I don't know why. And I don't like it really. And the mysterious art of bunny butt communication. So if nothing else, I hope this made you look at your rabbit and think, yeah, I still don't fully understand you. So thank you for listening, or at least existing in the same audio space as this episode, because I imagine this isn't probably going to find very many people, and I don't know when I'm going to make this public. So if you're here, enjoy. And I hope to see you guys next time. I will be doing more of these because I didn't think that I was going to, I actually thought I might get nervous and not have much to say, but I guess I was wrong. So I want to end with an AI joke since we're, it's a bunny related one, right? So it's no mystery. Like I said, I need AI to help me write some of these scripts just to kind of keep me some notes on what to say. I hope you can tell I'm freestyling it as much as possible, because I don't know if you've used ChatGPT. I imagine most of the world has, but if like you type something in, you're like, oh, this is gold, right? And like, just fix the punctuation for me. Like, it'll write you a whole new thing, and it just sounds so robotic. So I hope you can tell I'm freestyling here. I just needed some help kind of keeping my thoughts in order. Have a bit of the ADHD going on most days. Some days are worse. Okay, so let's end with an AI joke. Bunny related one. Okay. I told it, so every time I do one of these, I want it to give me an AI joke that we can kind of laugh about. So, AI rabbit joke of the day. Hopefully I can add a picture for you with it as well. Why did the rabbit sit in the shade? Because he didn't want to become a hot cross bun. I thought it was cute. I have a cute little picture too, but hopefully you can see it. So anyways, I'm Jade, and thank you for joining me in the Rabbitry for one more rabbit game. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.